people who are successful on YouTube. What I was jealous about was never really about their success. What I was jealous about was that they had the courage to do what I didn't. I don't really ever say that I'm happy, but I think I'm happy now as of today. I wouldn't say what date is this, but end of 2023, okay? Wow! Is it you are rich now? And I'm gonna tell you, I don't have financial independence. I'm still learning how to grow more money, out of existing peanuts. Peanuts to grow a money tree is what we say. Yeah, but no, not really. I do have a few part-time jobs right now. I don't have a full-time job. And yeah, maybe that's the key to happiness. Get part-time jobs and be broke. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. So I don't have a fixed monthly income, but at this stage in my life, I really think I'm very, very satisfied. Okay, maybe it's because I don't have kids and I don't have any financial burden. So in that sense, I kind of agree that I am very privileged. Okay, so my family is not waiting for me to feed them, and I have to be always holding a full-time job that pays well so that I'm able to feed them. I understand that I'm very privileged to be coming from this background. I'm able to just support myself instead of taking care of other people around me, because I know that there are so many people who are in situations where they definitely have to support other people, okay? So for me right now at my stage in life, I just need to be able to support myself, and personally, I don't even eat that much. I don't buy luxury things, so I don't really need much to survive. Financial wise, I still feel I'm very comfortable, and also living in Singapore is not very expensive since I'm also not renting a place outside. I'm living with my parents. As a 28 years old, I know this is like so shocking to so many people around the world. It's kind of very strange. Like at 18 years old, my Taiwanese friend, she just moved out of her house. Like, this is expected. It's just so strange to me. I don't know. But in Singapore, a lot of us, we don't really move out until we are married. So I don't know, it's kind of strange. So no burden, and just having an overall peaceful mind, and that's why I feel I'm happy. But there's also another reason why I'm happy, and I'm gonna share that with you today. My name is Bao the BG, and I'm always sharing my personal growth journey with you guys, whether it's learning a language, whether it's on emotions, whether it's on personal growth. I'm very interested in learning everything there is to know about one's personal life, and I'm especially interested in relationships and personal emotional health. If you have watched my video why I quit my 9 to 5, I will link it somewhere. Okay, I don't even remember what I talked about, but I quit my full-time job in March 2023. I quit the full-time part, but I'm still kind of working for them part-time. It's one of my part-time jobs. Quitting that was great, okay, because I remember one main thing is that it was giving me very bad anxiety. It really gave me a lot of stress, okay. Being a relative in a family business is really not easy, okay. And if you can navigate that, congratulations to you. I just didn't want to do it if I can. Okay, anyway, so that aside, just go watch the video if you haven't. I'm going to share why I think I'm happier than ever, and this is my personal journey, and I hope I can give you some kind of inspiration. If not, it can just be an interesting video. So let's dive right into it. Have you ever been jealous of other people? So do you realize that there are some demographic of people that you kind of just get jealous at? I've always gotten jealous at YouTubers. Okay, so I mean, for people like Elon Musk, he's a genius. I mean, definitely. And his circumstances also made him a billionaire, and also he works very hard, okay? Let's not discredit him, he's amazing, okay? But I have never really felt like I'm jealous of that guy. We all know that he's like one of the richest men on earth, yeah, right? But I've always constantly found myself jealous of YouTubers, like people who are successful on YouTube. Since I was in secondary school, and that will be when I was 13, until now, that's like 15 years, okay? I've always thought of starting a YouTube channel, but it's just that I didn't really got around to doing it. I just talked about it, and then I tell people, maybe I'll do it one day. Or saying very sour grapes things like, oh, even I can do that. But actually, if you do YouTube videos, you know that there's a lot of work that goes into YouTube videos, okay? I really do some vlogs here and there, but I kind of got very lazy in editing them. Only this year did I really want to be more consistent in doing it, okay? So when I really set my intention, I just stick to it, okay? I just really want to stick to it. So right now, as I churn out videos here and there, I kind of just feel that sense of satisfaction that I have never really felt before. I feel like it kind of is just always at the back of my mind, asking me, how come you're not doing it? And then I actually had a friend last time who kept asking me, if you think about it a lot of times, and then you keep telling me about it. I mean, that was him, okay? He was telling me, why don't you do it? And I just always reply with, oh, I don't have time, or I'm just lazy to edit and stuff. But the truth is, if you really want it, you will do it, is how I feel, okay? And I've just kind of been procrastinating on it for the longest time. But recently, I kind of don't want to procrastinate anymore because I have been thinking, I'm gonna die one day, right? You're gonna die one day, whoever you are. Unless you're like some god. I'm kidding. But as I was saying, when I really finally started my channel, right, and I really go into the process of doing YouTube videos, no matter how much success I'm gonna have, it actually doesn't really matter anymore. What I was jealous about was never really about their success. What I was jealous about was that they had the courage to do what I didn't. Okay, and oh my god, that was like a really big revelation to me recently when I just suddenly was thinking about it, and I just kind of realized I'm no longer jealous of these people because it takes a lot of effort to do any form of YouTube video, okay? You think it's very easy to see like a 10 minutes video, but a lot of times it was cut down from 30 minutes. Do you know cutting out 20 minutes of footage is crazy, and I don't even have that much videos yet, right? But I just want to say that really you realize that so much effort went into every single one of these videos, and to build a YouTube channel, it just takes a lot of time and effort and energy and discipline, okay? And every time I put out a video, I'm actually giving myself like a gold star. You've done it. Not a gold star, but I would say something like cementing my identity that I can be a YouTuber also, you know? I can also make YouTube videos. It's just a very big change in how I feel because I actually have the courage to go for what I want, like finally. It's very strange. I don't know how to say it. I just feel it is something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. I don't know how long I'll do it, honestly. It's just that I know that it is something that I will at least want to do or try in my lifetime. If you have always felt jealous or envious of some people, have you ever considered why you are jealous or envious of them? Maybe they're a certain shape, a certain size, a certain whatever. I mean, maybe a part of you wants to be like that person, you know? Every time I see people getting hate comments, influencers getting hate comments, there will always be people who reply, oh, you're just jealous of them. And then I would be thinking, maybe they just don't like them, yeah, you know. But now that I think about it, I think there are really a lot of times when you are just angry at that person because you are jealous, and that's why you just are unhappy in general, okay? This is my personal opinion, okay? Please take it with a pinch of salt. It's just, I feel like jealousy is a very big issue in our society simply because there are a lot of things that we want to be, but we don't have the courage to do it. And that is what causes jealousy, okay? We just are afraid of what people think, and we end up being always trapped in our little tiny bubble. We never step out of the bubble, and that's why from our bubble, when we look out, it just seems like everyone else is doing so much more. If there is something that you want to do, or if you always catch yourself being envious of a certain type of people, maybe you can do something, take a step towards being like that person. I mean, you're your own person, okay? But what I mean is doing something in that direction of the person you want to be. Every time you take a step towards what you actually really want deep down inside, you are affirming the identity that you want. And I realized that last time there's a certain identity that I was taking on that I really didn't like, and I didn't know. So doing a lot of journaling, I know it's like very strange, right? Like, how come just writing down things it just helps? But it really does help me process my thoughts, because things are so fast paced. I've said it so much. It's the strangest thing, but when you really slow down, when you really write down what your brain is actually processing, because your brain definitely thinks faster than your writing hand, right? So when you are writing, your brain slows down. This is the most logical way I can put it. You are forcing yourself to slow down when you actually write. That's why journaling really helps to process your thoughts a lot better. And it is when you really think about what you want to do in your life. If you are on your deathbed, okay, what is it that you will regret not having done? So for me, it's really starting a YouTube channel and really just churning out the videos that I want to churn out. Even if I never succeed, honestly, I don't even care at all, okay? The fact that I step out of my little pathetic bubble, okay, not pathetic, okay, I mean everyone has their own journey and I shouldn't be whatever, okay? But when I stepped out of my own bubble and take a step towards something that I really want, it just really changed everything. That and making my bed every morning. Have you watched my morning routine video? Yeah, you know what, next video I will just do a video on like how making my bed has changed my life. That was really the main thing that made me feel a lot more satisfied with my life. Today you can reflect what it is that you truly want in your life. Right now, okay, it may change in a few years, but maybe right now there is something that you may really want, like starting a blog or doing a charity drive. I don't know, okay, or like volunteering at animal shelters. I don't know, something that you always think about doing but never got around to doing, you know? And like you have this little nagging feeling inside you that says,
you know what, you're really not doing this, why aren't you doing this? And
you're like, no, I don't want to do it, it's just so embarrassing, blah blah blah. But when you really do it, when you find the courage to do it, I can assure you your life, how you view yourself as a person will be totally different. So that was what really made me a lot happier, okay? I just realized I'm just so happy. I'm just really, maybe it's because I don't have the stress of a full-time job, okay? So you have to take that into consideration, okay? Don't just be blindly following this person who looks like a little girl who seems like she doesn't know what she's talking about. Excuse me, I know what I'm talking about, okay? And the second thing, which is a smaller thing, but I would say it is still an important aspect of my happiness, it is that in my career right now, I actually have the flexibility to decide when I want to work. So not just for my YouTube video, but because I have part-time jobs, right? So my other part-time job is actually doing library shelving. Should I say that? Yeah, never mind. By the time this video is published, I'm already no longer doing it, okay? It doesn't pay that well, but if I'm not free for a day, I can just tell them, oh, I'm not free for a day. So I don't get paid if I don't work, obviously, because you get paid by the hour. But I'm still happy that I'm able to choose when I want to work. So in your career, they always ask you this when you are choosing a career or a job, which is what is most important to you, and then take those that apply. And usually people will be like, money is the most important, followed by work-life balance, blah blah blah. For me, I have realized it's really not about the money. I mean, I need enough to survive for me and whoever that I'm supporting. But other than that, I really think that flexibility is what is the most important to me. With a few part-time jobs, even though it is not very stable right now, I'm still really very happy with this schedule. At least for the foreseeable future, you know. I kind of like that I have time to do my videos, and I also have time to go and do other work that gets me paid, you know. Okay, but really, these are just the two things, and I hope you have some kind of takeaway from it, because I just had a big revelation and I was just like mind blown. If you like this video, please like this video, okay? So that other people will know to find this video. Maybe someone else is very jealous of you and you just want them to know. Send them this video. Also, if you like me as a person, if you want to subscribe, I do a lot of videos like this. Self-improvement, personal growth, and also emotional well-being. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye!